That's good. So the first question I would like to ask, what is software testing?
Software testing means a software. We test a software in a different way. We test the software is properly working or not. Is a software testing.
Okay, so Vaishnavi, tell me what are different types of testing available currently?
Testing has a two type of functional testing and a non-functional testing.
No, I'm not asking about manual. I'm asking in general testing types.
In general, manual testing and automation testing.
Right. So tell me what is manual testing?
Manual testing means human interface is do means we do all a human or we do all just like one example, we take a one website. In that website, we take a one login page. In that login page, we write a username, password, or a sign in button. Then we in manual testing we write a username or a password or a login button. This all step we do personally. So that is a manual testing. And in automation testing, that is a login, password, or a username. That all things for coding like Java and use Selenium.
Okay, great. So what are different types of manual testing?
Mm, Manual testing is a black box testing, a white box testing, and a gray box testing. Also, unit testing or integration testing.
Okay, can you please tell me what is integration testing?
Integration testing is a combination of combination of two test. Sir, I don't know the proper answer because I only basic. I know the only basic what is
Okay,
test.
okay, no worries. So tell me what is gray box testing?
Gray box testing is a combination of a white box and black box testing.
Okay, and what is difference between functional and non-functional testing?
Functional and non-functional testing. In functional testing, we check only functionality, and in non-functional testing, we can't check functionality. In our non-functionality, we check load and also security check in a non-functionality.
Okay, security check means which type of security check?
Security check means again we take one website and a login page. When we write a username or a password and then we wrong username or a password, then we click in a login but then click in a login button. We go to in a um, we go in a next page. This is not this is a error for a security. Then we find a defect for that because we when we write a username or a password is a correct, then means a requirement is only we write a correct username and password, and then when we click a login button, then we go to in the next page. But when we write username or password is wrong, then we also go to in the next page. This is a defect for a security. Then for this we check a security.
Okay, great.
Right.
Yeah,
So, Vaishnavi, can you tell me the difference between software testing lifecycle and software development lifecycle?
Yes. Software development life cycle. In that life cycle, different phase, just like a requirement, design, implementation, testing, and deployment. And in a software testing life cycle is a software testing life cycle is a type of a testing, means how we do test. Just like a software test life cycle is the first requirement analysis, test planning, test cases, test environment, test execution, or a test closure. This is a phase of a software testing life cycle. That.
So can you tell me the difference between defect, error, and a bug?
Um, defects, tester find defects. Bugs find a user or a client, and error means a mistake in a code.
Okay, right. So I think you have written a lot of test cases, right? When you had been
Yes.
learning testing. So what is the difference between test case and test scenario?
Test scenarios means what you do, what to test, or test cases means how to test. We take just example. Again, we take example one website and in login page. In login page, username, password, or a login button. Then the test scenarios is how login functionality, and test cases means first we take a different test cases means we write a username, then pass different means a username, we write a username, password. Just like a password is a in a requirement we write only 6 character of a username, and we write a 7 character. This is a test, this counter test cases. Also username is a only username is a write in a lower case, and we write in a upper case. Then this is also a defect. This is test cases.
Okay. And Vaishnavi, tell me, while doing software testing, which document do you follow?
Which documents means, sir?
Means there should be some document where you are means taking the reference and testing the software.
No documents. I used for testing for used a lab, use a YouTube. Then I saw a YouTube video. Then in that YouTube video, I used coding. I
Okay,
write it.
okay, no worries. And tell me how good you are with automation testing.
I'm not good because mm, not good, but I used in a last year project Ally and intelligent virtual assistant using AI. In that project, I used automation testing for a login functionality.
Okay.
In that for login functionality, I used YouTube for YouTube videos. I have help to YouTube videos. I write automation testing.
And which tool you have used while doing that?
Eclipse, in Eclipse, I write a Java and a Selenium code.
Uh, what is Selenium?
Selenium is a framework. Also, Selenium used as a screen recorder. Mm, Selenium is used for a web pages, to just like a website, used in only website.
Okay, great. So Vaishnavi, as you know, as you mentioned about automation testing, I will ask few questions on object-oriented concept of Java. So tell me, what are different pillars of object-oriented?
Pillars is encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction, and inheritance. Also class.
Okay, great. And tell me, what is multiple inheritance in Java?
Multiple inheritance is a part of a inheritance. In that multiple inheritance, we can't use in a Java, but when we we can't use in Java, but we used in a Java. Then we used interface keyword for multiple inheritance. In multiple inheritance, one class inherit one class inherit two classes. Means example, a student and college and a teacher, and a third class is a student. Then student inherit college and a teacher. So that is example of multiple inheritance.
Okay, great. Vaishnavi, one last question from my side. Tell me what is function overriding?
Function over
Function overriding.
function overriding. Function overriding is a type of polymorphism. Also, function overriding we only used in a inheritance. Function or function overriding means just like a V example is a single inheritance. In a single inheritance of one parent class or a child class, child class inherit to single class means in a overriding we used a function just like a name is a function in a parent class, and a child class that child class inherit that a parent class. Then a child class used access all data in a all data of a parent class to child class. Then that is a means means the same function we used in a when same function used in a parent class or child class.
Okay, great. Deep, I'm done from my side. You can take over.
Right. So with this, we have come to the end of today's interview session. If you want to ask any question to any one of us.
Yes, in which technology you work in recently?
At the moment, I'm working in BI, which is business intelligence and data science.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Vaishnavi, for joining in today's session. It was lovely speaking to you.
Thank you, Vaishnavi.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deep.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.